Hello everyone, this is James, the PH teacher, and welcome to my Stitch With Me live number 2. Today, since today is my birthday, so I want to treat myself a new start, or what we call a birthday start. And I already shared it to my previous video, this chart, which is Christmas bears. So let me show you the whole pattern of my birthday chart. So right now I already started stitching the thread, which is B5200, which is white. I hope you can see the stitch of it. So now I'll be adding a new color. Hi there. May I know who is watching right now? Thank you for liking my Stitch with Me Live video, whoever you are. Sure. I hope you can introduce yourself here using the chat box. So I'm using an 18 count Ada. So right now I'm just stitching the upper part of the pattern. I hope you can see clearly my stitches. Actually, what happened in the camera is I think it's mirrored. So that's why if you are seeing it, I'm going to the left side, but I am starting on the left side to the right direction. So I'll keep on stitching. So again, this here's the pattern. So I think on top of the pattern are the young ones, I guess. And then below are the seasoned bears. As you can see on the center, I think that he's a grandpa bear, and I love the colors used on this one because it is made up of colors used for Christmas. So let's continue stitching. So what happened today, we had some fellowship lunch with my coworkers at work, and then after that one we had a family dinner, and that's it. As of now, I am full. Hi there. May I know who's viewing right now? Hello, 2 million viewers. Hello, Sheila. I'm okay. It's evening here in the Philippines. How about you, Sheila? Is my audio clear? Oh, good morning there. Are you stitching right now? Oh, okay. Do you have work today? What a way to start a day with a coffee. That's what I do every time I go to work. I need coffee to make me alive throughout the day. Okay. So you have all time to do what you want to do. What are your um, crossage projects, or what we call it as your focus piece for this month or for this year? I am working on a new start. It's a birthday start. It is from again from Alforest Embroidery. It is the name of this chart is Christmas Bears. So I need to stitch six bears wearing a Christmas themed outfits and some beautiful motifs about Christmas. There. The bears are so cute. So I'm stitching this one on 18 count Ada fabric. So right now, I hope you can see it. I'm using the B2500 thread, which is oh, color white. It's like a snowflake. I'm stitching a snowflake, and below the snowflake is the first bear. So my target for today, for tonight, before I sleep, is at least finish the first beer, hopefully tonight before I get tired and sleep. Is that a heaven and earth chart? Oh, it's a random sampler. I haven't tried to stitch a long dog sampler, but I've seen beautiful pieces of long dog sampler, and I think the popular long dog sampler that I've heard is the pandemic sampler, which was, I think, released as a free chart, but right now it's already not free. Maybe I'll be trying to have one long dog sampler next year, if possible, a free chart from them. I was not able to get it while it was free, maybe because I haven't started my stitching during the time. Maybe it was released in 2020. I was not into stitching during 2020. I started only this year, last April. Thank you, Sheila. I feel motivated when someone appreciating my stitching. And every time I want to have my floss tube update, I want to make it sure that I have enough projects to share, and each of the project must have big progress as much as possible. I For now I just stored it on a plastic envelope. For the small pieces, I'm planning to buy a frame that would fit the project, but the big piece I want to go to a professional framer, but I still don't have time to look for a professional cleaner. Maybe in the next month, if I had if I have a free time, I can look for a professional framer here in our place. Hi there, viewer number two. We only have two viewers here. You can join with our conversation with Sheila. The more, the merrier. So another viewer now. I have three viewers. Hello there. May I know who are you? May I know who are viewing right now aside from Sheila? You can use the chat box. You can freely type a message. Hello, Aligino. Thank you for coming here on my Stitch With Me live. What are you working right now? What project are you working right now? Ooh, that's how far is it? I see others just um make their own frame. Oh, okay. I already finished that one. I'll be showing that one on my next flash job update, maybe on Sunday. The colors of the Starlink charts are light colors, but wow, it looks good. I might say that the freebies of Al Forest are beautiful. Oh, okay. For the Al Forest chart, I mean projects, I usually stitch during before work and sometimes during lunchtime and after work in the afternoon. Hi, Angela. Is it good morning? Am I right? Is it good morning there? Yes. What are you doing right now, Angela? Yes, me too. I start stitching my full coverage projects or my aids in the evening after our dinner, maybe 7 o'clock or 6:30. Oh, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is an actor, right? Is it the face of the actor Clint Eastwood? The the chart that you are stitching right now, Angela. Let me share to you again my project that I'm stitching right now. I printed this one. It's another out forest embroidery. I'm sorry for I think my camera is not mirrored. So this one, it's Christmas bears. This is my birthday start and Christmas themed project. So hopefully I can finish this one before Christmas or maybe during Christmas time, 25. During July, I started my second project, and then August it added at least three, and I decided to add small projects so that uh, I I won't feel bored when stitching the large projects that I have. I forgot a stitch here at the center. My needle is too big right now. I can find the other size of the other needle have different a smaller one. Thank you, Sheila, for joining my Stitch With Me live. Clint Eastwood is also a director, and I loved some of his um, movie that he was directing, and he was also in the movie. So right now I have 4 million viewers. So thank you very much for joining my Stitch With Me live. This is my second one and a um, unplanned one. Supposed to be my Stitch With Me should be next week, but since it's my birthday today, I decided to start a new one which would serve as my birthday start, and I have chosen this one. So that's why I have a Stitch With Me live today. And after I had a successful Stitch With Me live last week, I want to do more. want to have this kind of conversation with other stitchers. Aside from showing my stitching, I also love doing chit chats with other stitchers with this live stitch with me. Thank you, Angela. Fortunately, this night there's no thunderstorm or rain. In the past days, every night there is a thunderstorm. Hi there. Thank you for joining my stitch with me. From where are you? Is it good morning there or good afternoon or good evening? Oh, it's afternoon from Denmark. Are you stitching right now or doing other things? So here in the Philippines, it's already 9:54 in the evening. It's a bit quiet evening today. Oh, secret stitch along. When will it be revealed? Ooh. Ah, okay. I thought it was you need to finish it first before just like what they did on Caterpillar, Cross Stitch and Alforest that they showed the parts on a certain date. Mm. Thank you very much, Angela, for joining. Have a great day also. Mm. Yes, it's my birthday today. Thank you very much. That's why this was an unplanned stitch with me. This is in celebration with my birthday, and I want to start a new project. And this is it from Alforest Embroidery Christmas Bears, which is also a Christmas themed project. As you can see, I think the direction here I am going from right to left, but I in here I am stitching from left to right. The setting of the camera, I don't know why is it. Hi Nicola, thank you. You have joined. Oh, it's your okay. Thank you very much, Nicola. What's your lunch right now? What are you eating? So right now I am stitching the third, what do you call this? Ice crystal. Oh, wow, that's a great lunch. Would that uh, give you energy for throughout the day? The coffee? Goes. It's been an hour since I started streaming. But I'll just continue. Maybe I'll just cut the parts or I'll edit the parts of this video and I'll upload it again on my channel because I think for 20 minutes there were no viewers yet, or 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, we are now 4 viewers. Who is it? Oops. I hope you can see what I am stitching because the thread is there. There, okay. The DMC color that I'm using, or the DMC floss number that I'm using, is B2500. This one. It is. I'm not using the call for Fred. Yes, for this chart, I use the DMC number conversion. So the lightish pink or flesh here is number 407. I wonder who is the new viewer right now. Um, sometimes do that one. I combine my breakfast and lunch. I'll just um, drink a coffee and then I can stitch when I am work at home on lunchtime. But when I am at on my workplace, I can stitch during lunchtime. So I have trouble right now with my friend. Sometimes when threads your thread is too short, easily gets away on the needle. So I am using only one strand. Okay, I've already finished this part, so I will now go down so I can start stitching the bear, the first bear, the first Christmas bear. And then, okay, let me see first the pattern. What will I do? Okay, so I'm using now another color, which is 3345. So the chart has only 6 colors. Right now, I am fascinated with alforest embroidery charts. I love how they do their create their designs, their motifs. Not all of their digital charts, not all of their charts are in a digital format. There were charts that you need to purchase on in the form of a kit. There are very beautiful charts there that can be purchased as a kit. But for now, I'll be doing their digital charts that I can easily purchase and download. But I love their threads, their variegated threads that they are using. I love the effects of it. Their variegated threads. Oh, there are now 5 viewers. Thank you very much. Those who have joined now. I'm hoping that on my future live videos, there will be more viewers, just like Teresa Little Stitcher when she have her live. Wow, at least she has 1,000 viewers every time she go live. Room look as homepage. Oh, I better go to their site and see those free charts. Look at S. Is that a French or a Dutch company? I've also seen Luca S charts from other floss tubers. Hello, Jody. No worries, Jody. I think I'll be doing this live until 12. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Hello, Jody. How are you? How are you, Katrina? Thank you for joining. Another stitchy conversation. How are you today? Thank you, Jody. What time is it right now, Jody? There in your place. Oh, 7 8. From where are you from, Katrina? So it's 7 a.m. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll check that one. It feels like I'm stitching a watermelon. The color of the green and this color, it feels like I'm making a watermelon here. Oh, Montana, USA. Hannah Montana. So let me show to you again my new birthday pattern. It's from the Alfor's embroidery. It's called Christmas Bears. There's also a Christmas theme there. It's also a free chart. If you happen to subscribe or watch Anastasia Neko, I think she finished this uh, piece. I don't know if she finished all of it, but I've seen her previous video. She showed it. That's why I downloaded this chart. Wow, from the Americas to UK to Europe. We also have from Denmark and me from Philippines. Wow. I wonder if you have joined any of the Zoom meeting of the disease teachers. I know that it has been a month that there were no uh, Zoom meetings because I think um, Darren is very busy at his study, I guess, and his work. I had joined thrice or three times already. I usually join at the UK schedule, which falls usually on Sunday. It's 4 p.m. here in the Philippines and evening in Australia where Darren is. And in UK, I think it's morning there, 9 o'clock. And for those people who are living in the US, I think it usually it is scheduled every Saturday at night time. And here in the Philippines, it's 8 in the morning, I guess. Sunday 8 in the morning or Saturday 8 in the morning. It's also another experience of chit chatting because it's you can see them and talk to them in real time. There was a time that I joined the Zoom where Teresa Little Stitcher also joined that one. But before that Zoom meeting, I watched her um, flash video, and then when I joined on that particular meeting, I thought I was still at Teresa Little Stitcher flash video because she was talking, and I realized that oh, she joined the Zoom meeting, and it was a very fun, and I enjoyed the conversation. It was an unexpected. It was unexpected because I think it was the first time that Teresa or joined that Zoom meeting, and we just listened to her. Others are also. It was a fun. You should try that. You should try. It would last, I think, 2 hours. If you happen to know Ellie from UK, I think for now she will be the one managing the Zoom meetings if Darren can't attend. We should try Jody. The first time that I joined, I just listened to them for 20 minutes and then someone asked me, and that's the time I talked to them. And that's it. Oh, I think it's a strawberry or an acorn. What do you think is this thing? It's like an acorn or it's a strawberry? I don't know. Or it's a berry? There. Finished this object. Next, I'll be doing the leaf part. Yes, and you can also use the chat box. Wow, there are now 7 people watching my video. Oops, it turned down to 6. What schedule do you usually join Alijuno? The US time or the UK time? One, two, three. Okay, now it's 7 viewers. Hello there. Oh, it's already 8 viewers. Wow. So I'll be here until 12. This will be a long one. I think this object is, what do you call this? This the fruit of a pine tree? I hope I'm correct. But usually the color is brown, but I think because of the leaves, I think it's a fruit from a pine tree. Yes, pine cone. I think this is a pine cone. Because if it's a strawberry, it doesn't fit on Christmas. But if it's a pine cone, I think it's a pine cone. Sometimes pine cones can be used as decorative ones or a Christmas decor. Do bears eat pine cones? No, there are. I think there are carnivores. So speaking of pine cones, have you already decorated your house with Christmas stuffs? just like Christmas tree or any Christmas ornaments. Because after Halloween, after Halloween, the next holiday is Thanksgiving. There, here in the Philippines, yes, we are feeling now the feeling more. We are feeling more the spirit of Christmas, even if we usually start the Christmas season here in the month of September, but in November the air is getting cold and malls are putting up beautiful Christmas trees and other establishments use already decorating Christmas ornaments. Also in our house, my mother also um, had already the Christmas tree. Oh yes, Thanksgiving. To perform, wanted to perform. Thanksgiving is on November 30. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a week before Christmas. The Christmas tree that you are talking is the real tree, or those plastic ones. Here we don't have. We have pine trees from on on higher places, but we only use Christmas trees made out of plastic. Oh. Okay. There was a time when my mother used a uh, small shrub or tree, and it's a dead one where there were no leaves. What she did is that she made a bubble from a soap, and those bubbles she put that one on the branches or around the tree, that there were no leaves. It looks like a snow. But right now our Christmas tree is made up of plastic. What happens when after what happens after using the Christmas tree? What happens to the tree after using it? They can be used for firewood, for making fire. Oh, okay. Mm, mm, okay. Mm-mm. Yes. Usually we see pine trees on parks only, and parks on situated on higher grounds. Most of the trees here are coconut trees that is near on the sea. Here in our house, we are surrounded by fruit trees. Let's go to food. What are your specialties when it comes to cooking food at Christmas? Oh, pies. I haven't tried a pumpkin pie. Yes, we also uh, prepare ham for Christmas, but what do you call this? It's already cured ham. During Christmas, I usually prepare chicken salad, chicken macaroni, or chicken salad. We also make that one to alijuno. Sometimes the food that we prepare during Christmas, we can also it will run through, or it will can be also used for the new year. There were times that the food during Christmas still can be eaten during New Year. Just like spaghetti. My sister cooked 1 kilo of it, and sometimes it will last until before New Year or 31. All we have to do is just, yes, that's what I thought also, that once it gets l- longer, it tastes good. Sometimes we eat spaghetti that is still cold, and I love eating that kind of spaghetti, which is a bit cold. I don't I don't know if it's weird. And usually here in Christmas, people are buying roasted pig. We called it lechon. The taste of spaghetti here is a bit sweeter. Filipino loves spaghetti that is taste sweeter, that tastes sweet. Yes, I feel like I'm having My midnight snack later joke. What I love about roasted pig is the skin because it's crunchy and it's savory. And if there will be leftover of that, it can be cooked again and it will be another name which we called lechon paksiw. They added a bit of vinegar and soy sauce. Sometimes they use liver spread or liver sauce. Gosh, I'm drooling right now. I am imagining the food. Does your spaghetti have meatballs, right? Or there is another um it's a separate dish, the meatballs. Okay. Here in the Philippines, we don't use meatballs. We use hot dog. Aside from um, the sauce with beef, so we add hot dogs on spaghetti. Yes. So when it is served, the meatballs are separate from the noodles, and then the person who will eat is, you just take something on the meatball dish and then pour it on the noodles. Still, right now, after 2 hours, there is no bear. Still, the leaf and the fruits of the pine tree you are seeing right now. So I think I'm going to stitch now the head of the bear after this one. Yes, I could just imagine that all it all that was left was all that was left that were left are the noodles, and all the meatballs, including the sauce, were already gone. Yes, we mix all together too here. So I am now starting to stitch the head of the bear, the first bear. So So I hope before 12 o'clock you can already see the face of the bear. For the 5 viewers, thank you for sticking out on my Stitch With Me video. So on Sunday, I'll be posting my regular floss tube. It will be my 8th floss tube video update. So far for 2 weeks, I've stitched 5 projects. So I was stitching for 5 days, or yes, for 5 days, the Bella Filipina, my project, which is Rosa Mystica, and I can't resist to stop stitching it and go to my next project. So it is almost finished. I finished all the back stitching and the cross stitches right now. I started the beading part, but the problem was I stitched it on an 18 count, and unfortunately I realized that the beads can't all of the beads can fit on the fabric. So I need to make some adjustment on my beading so that the beads will not look crowded and stacked up together. And as you've seen on my Instagram, I purchased another 3 Bella Filipina patterns, and all of them are fancy ladies, or the ladies of Bella Filipina, which their costumes are inspired by our traditional wear and other traditions applied on the design of, including literature, Philippine literature, that were applied by on the those ladies. So before I stitch any mermaids from Bella Filipina, my plan will be I'll be stitching first the ladies, which were the first um, released charts of Bella Filipina. It's ode, am I right with the term, to our Philippine culture, our traditions, festivals, including literature. That's why I am planning to stitch those charts first. Are you still okay there? So right now it has been 2 hours since I started streaming this video. Thank you very much for still joining my Stitch With Me live. I do hope you were not getting bored while you are multitasking there, watching the video, then stitching something there. I usually do that when I watch Flosstube video. I stitch. I want to stitch while listening and watching Flosstube videos. So I'm going now to the cheeks, or the left cheek of the bear. There you can see the left ear. Now stitching the cheek, the left cheek. Mm-mm. I usually, when I am watching PlusTube, when they present their projects, I usually stop stitching and then look on the projects that the progress or the projects. But sometimes other YouTubers are talking in minutes and not sharing it yet the projects. So that's the time I'll stitch. I love the Cade harmony that you are stitching, Ali Juno. I always look forward on the progress of that chart. So as of now, the Ada fabric is still stiff. What do you prefer on a fabric? Stiff fabric or soft fabric when you are stitching? Do you want it stiff or do you want it soft? I uploaded already it on the pattern keeper, but since I have the bird garden, my plan is I want to finish the bird garden before I start stitching the freebie harmony chart. So the colors are used are wow. Yes, sometimes you want to stitch different themes, or sometimes most of your projects have the same themes. Do you do Stitch with Me Live, Ali Juno? The Stitch With Me live that I always attend or join is the Stitch With Me live of Kaylee, the cross stitcher, every Sunday. I think it has been straight weeks that I joined her Stitch With Me live. I also joined once on Stitching Dreamer. We have many topics, not many, but we have a bit of topics we have discussed about Christmas, about pine trees, about food. Yes, I, I want to join the live of Stitchy Witch, but I think her schedule mostly fall here in the uh, 2 a.m. in the morning. I did once joined the live Stitch With Me of the Needle Bard and also Teresa Little Stitcher. Do you have a scheduled Stitch With Me live this weekend? I'll let you know. I want to join on your Stitch With Me live also. So as you can see here, this is the ear of the bear and the eyes here, and then the cheeks, the cheek I mean. Maybe I think I haven't clicked the notification bell of your channel. Maybe I'll click it right now so that I can be notified. When I say subscribe a channel, I usually just click the subscribe and not hitting the notification bell. Cloudy dreams. There. Okay. So I just hit the notification bell, so when you will be live for your stitch with me, I'll be notified. I'm also excited this December for the whip parades. So I guess everyone will do a year-end whip parade, and I'm excited for that. And I also will it will be my first time to do a year-end whip parade. And the thread is already short, so I need to cut this one. I love watching whip parades, especially if they have many whips. There was a floss Shibra. I didn't remember her name. She had three parts of her whip parade because she had more than 100 whips. So recently, Jesse the staff had how many whips? I think more than 100. And then there is another also a. She had also a whip parade. She also had 100 whips. Wow. No, I think she was an American. I think on every part she showed 40 whips, mostly samplers. Uh, yes, I've watched her some of her videos. Yes, she has many memorabilia pieces. And I think she joined the retreat where Teresa Little Stitcher was videoing, and she happened to stitch her memorabilia that has a flag, an American flag. Yes, Lady of the Flag. I still have to watch her last year's whip parade. I think I haven't watched her whip parade yet. Last 2020 whip parade. You should, Nicola. You should try one. If you want to stitch a Mirabilia, maybe you can start a Nora Corbett pattern, which is a bit of a smaller one and simple design. But you can also start a Mirabilia chart. I've started one, but unfortunately, I have difficulty on stitching one by one, and the fabric that I was using is, I think, a linen fabric, 32 count, and oh, I don't like the outcome of the one by one stitch. So I think I'll be restarting that Mirabilia project on a 16 count Ada fabric. So right now I'm sticking on Ada fabric. Oh, thank you very much for joining. Yes, I'll see you on my next Stitch with Me, probably next week at weekend. At first, I was fascinated with lavender and lace, and then I later found out Mirabilia, and wow, and I looked at it, wow, and then after that one, I discovered Bella Filipina. We are talking about Mirabilia and Lavender and Lace and Bella Filipina. You should try Allergen at least one. Maybe next year. So I am now at the other part of the cheek of the bear. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So at least for now, tonight I managed to finish the face of the bear. Maybe that will be my target tonight. Yes, you should try. Actually, when I got back on my stitching, I just knew I just want to stitch um, full full coverage projects, but I was a bit curious on Mirabilia on how to stitch them. So that's why I tried one. So I hope it will not be the last one. So for now, the first Mirabilia and Bella Filipina project that I have today are considered as my uh, what do you call this, experiment project, because both of them, while I'm stitching both of them, experience some struggles when it comes to stitching the skin one by one, and as well as how to do the beading. So I hope I can finish the Bella Filipina this year. Maybe next week. I'm hoping next week I'll finish that one. Okay, few more stitches and I am now finished partially finished on the face of the bear. Number one. So it's 10 minutes before 12. I hope you have enjoyed my Stitch with Me and the conversation that we had. Hopefully I can join with your Stitch with Me, Ali Juno. So tomorrow I'll be working my Aid project, which is bird garden. It's already 11:53 in the evening, so I'm just waiting to finish my birthday. When I stitch in the evening, I usually stop 12, stop stitching when it will turn to 12. Sometimes when I still love to stitch, I can, it will, sometimes I'll stop stitching at 2 in the morning. Oh, okay. So right now it doesn't look like a bear. It looks like a pig right now. It looks like a brown pig right now. Okay, so I think it's time for me to say bye bye for now. I really enjoyed chit chatting with you with any topic. Thank you very much for joining my stitch with me today and sharing anything on the chat box. And I do hope that you will be here again on my next Stitch With Me video. So please do watch my Flash Job update maybe this Sunday. So I'm planning to have a giveaway. So I hope you can join the giveaway. So thank you very much for watching and see you on my Stitch With Me Live probably next week. Bye everyone. Happy stitching.